Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Girl Meets Gold channel. It's your founder Mo here, and I am back with another video, 3 Habits of Winners. I know a little bit about this because I moved to LA with nothing and now run a successful business in the heart of Hollywood. So if you want to hear about more of this topic, stay tuned. But before we get into it, if you are not a subscriber already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when videos drop. And as always, stay to the end for your positive affirmation. Let's go. A winning mindset is so important to have because without it, you can be easily defeated. You can easily just quit, and you can easily not finish what you started. It's so funny because the first thing somebody told me when I was in LA was, you'll be back on the bus back home to Philly in no time. I was like, what? I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I see people come here all the time and they're back on the bus home just like that. I'm like, oh, no. Not me. Not happening. See, you'll come across people like that on your quest to be successful. People who just are not on the same page as you, who try to tear you down. But if you have that winning mindset, those things will not get in your way at all. Also, with the winning mindset, what helps is it helps you get through tough times. I mean, let's see, I was fired about, I don't know, 1, 2, I was literally fired like 3 times from jobs. I had went to like a hiring company, a staffing company, and was literally fired from all of the jobs. I was like, okay, you know what? Let me switch things around and let me probably get back to what my purpose was here in the first place. So those are the important things about a winning mindset and why you must have one. So from navigating in one of the toughest cities in America and probably one of the toughest cities in the world, being Los Angeles, I have developed my top 3 habits of winning. So the first one is you have to be competitive. You have to. A lot of times we shy away from the word competition because sometimes people have given it a negative connotation when really it's not. Just think of yourself as in the sports world, navigating in the business world, or whatever world that you're in. If you're in the corporate world, if you're an entrepreneur, whatever, hairstylist, just think of it as a competition in your field because in actuality, it really is. It's a competition between people to try to rise to the top. Now, it doesn't have to be negative competition. It's all positive, but you want to make sure you're competitive and you're hungry. Just think about Serena. Serena has what? How many championships does she have? She has like 23, and I think it's going for like championship number 24 to beat the record. So that's showing how competitive she really is. And we have to take what people do in the sports, the greatest of all times, Michael Jordan, Serena. We have to take what they do and apply it to whatever field we're in to try to be the best. So always stay competitive in whatever you do and always stay hungry, wanting more, wanting to be the best, wanting to be number 1 in your field. When I first got started, I was like, okay, who's the top? Okay, I'm putting their picture on my wall and I'm going like, okay, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, I want to be the best. So these are the best people. So that means I have to do what they do. I have to study what they do. If they getting up at 3, okay, well, I have to get up at 3. If they're shooting 10 videos back to back, well, guess what? I'm going to have to shoot 15. Just that simple. If they got 100,000 subscribers, okay, well, I'm going to have 150,000 subscribers. Okay, I'm going to have to do more because they're all already doing this. That means I'm going to have to do this. That's what I mean by competition. Next, one of my, I always preach this as one of my top things of being a winner is execution over excuses. You have to cut the excuses. Okay, the excuses are not going to get you anywhere. Here are some of the top excuses I always hear, and I'm sure that you have heard as well. I don't have enough money. I don't know anyone. Someday I'll do this. Someday? I remember I heard somebody say one time, they were like, I've heard of Monday, I've heard of Tuesday, I've heard of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Never heard of someday. Not sure what day that is or if that even exists, but there's no such thing as someday. It's now. You have to do it now. You have to execute. The top winners, they execute. They don't just talk. They do not just talk. Okay, they actually do. Talking sounds good. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to start this business. Oh, yeah. Like, you don't know how many times I heard people say, hey, I'm going to come out to LA. You in LA? I'm going to come out to LA. I'm like, okay. Year goes by. 2 years go by. Hey, what about that LA? Oh, yeah, well, excuse, right? Constantly making excuses for not doing it. I literally booked a ticket and was out, shipped my car, and was out. Like, there was no excuses. I booked the ticket. At first, I was waiting for people to come with me, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go meet you there. That's how you gotta be. No excuses. Here goes some other excuses. Oh, well, my makeup's not right. Oh, well, my hair is messy. I have to make an appointment with my hairstylist. She doesn't have an appointment until Monday, so how can I do this on Saturday when I can't get my hair done on Monday? Excuse. That's not going to get you anywhere. Instead of just executing, who cares? My hair could be messed up. Guess what? I'll do what I need to do. I'll turn on the video. Hey, you know what? Let me just do something real quick. Oh, makeup artist can't make it, or I don't have this type of makeup. Okay, well, guess what? I'm going to do my own little thing, or if I don't have any, I'm going to still do it anyway. Doing it anyway, despite whatever. You don't need money to do all this stuff. You don't need all these resources. You don't need to know all these people in order to do stuff. You just need to execute. Now, the third thing of a winner is continuous cultivation of the mind and of your mindset. What does that mean? That means it never stops. The positive ways that they do things, the positive things that they tell themselves, all the things they're doing, the meditations, the affirmations, all those things is continuous. It never stops. I don't just do it one time and then say, oh, okay, I don't need it. No, I continue to do that because continuing to do that fuels you, gives you power for your day, helps you get through tough times. Everybody has tough times. Even the most successful people you know, I guarantee you, they have tough times. But what they have is a foundation of a positive mindset. They have a growth mindset, which means I'm going to continually grow. I'm not going to just stay in this one place. I'm going to actually change, and I'm going to actually get better in the areas that I need to get better so I can continuously be successful and make money and have abundance in all areas of life. They have a continuous cultivation of their mindset. They don't let these negative thoughts get in the way because they know the moment I have a negative thought, oh, okay, I have to change that. That means I have to go into meditation. I have to do some affirmations. I have to get going because I can't let this linger for too long because I have to execute. Okay, I have to execute. So continuous cultivation of the mind. And they also believe that they can do it. When you cultivate your mind, you're telling yourself, I believe in me, that I can do it. Everybody you see that's successful had to believe in themselves at some point. There's no way they would be up there if they did not believe in themselves. So keep that in mind, believing in yourself, continuous cultivation of the mindset. They also believe that everything can't be done physically. There has to be another component that goes with the physical. You have to match the physical with your mindset. It has to come together. You can't just be physical and just get all of these things. That's why Oprah has a whole thing dedicated to mindset and growth, Super Soul Sundays. And if you go back to Oprah's old things, if you go to YouTube, she has a lot of spiritual leaders. She has a lot of just new thought, mindset people on her show talking about how to better yourself, how to grow, how to change. Oprah been doing this, and she's one of the richest people in the world. And she knows that it takes more than just physical. It takes mindset as well. So make sure you keep those things in mind. Be competitive. Execute instead of making excuses. And continuously cultivate your mind. Okay, so the affirmation for today's video is, I am unstoppable and I have a winning mindset. I am unstoppable and I have a winning mindset. If you like this video, make sure you give a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. But until then, you got this, girl.